Hi, we're standing here today in front of the State Department in Washington, D.C. Could I have you introduce yourself and tell us why you're here?
Sure. My name is Hajar. Last name is Mojtahedzadeh. I am 25 years old. I live in the D.C. area. I work, and I'm also a part-time student at George Mason University. I'm pursuing my MPA. Basically, the reason why I'm here today was to partake in a rally calling for the delisting of the MEK, as my sign says. The MEK is the primary opposition group to the Iranian regime. They've been based in Camp Ashraf, where they've resided for the past 25 years. Camp Ashraf, as many people know, has been under attack by Nouriel Maliki, Prime Minister Maliki's forces for the past couple of years, actually. The Iraqi forces will time to time launch attacks, and in the past 2 years, roughly 80 camp members have been killed as a result of these attacks, hundreds wounded. The situation there is very grave. Personally, I have a brother there. His name is Hanif. He's 29 years old. Hanif lived here in D.C., in the D.C. area. He basically chose to go back when he was 18 years old, chose to go to Ashraf because he said he thought it was his duty to follow in the footsteps of our parents, who were both members of the MEK and were executed when we were very young. And he just felt like, as an Iranian, he needed to help out his people and fight for democracy. And so I'm not only here to demand the protection of Camp Ashraf, because it is the U.S.'s obligation. They signed back in 2004, the camp members, basically unarmed, they gave up all their arms in exchange for protection by the U.S. forces, and they signed written agreements with each and every one of these camp members, including my brother, who was wounded in the 2009 attacks. And it's their legal responsibility, it's their moral responsibility. They gave us written agreements that they would protect these people until their final disposition, and they failed to do so. And not only that, we see the continued crackdown on Ashraf and the blind eye that the U.S. government has turned against these camp members, very much connected to the listing of the MEK by the State Department. The District Court of Appeals last July, almost a year now to date, today's the 1-year anniversary, demanded or asked that Secretary Clinton review the designation of the MEK, as they found that due process had been violated in regards to the MEK, and they strongly encouraged the Secretary to review this designation. They gave her a 180-day time frame to come back with a response, and it's been 365 days. We've lost our loved ones. We continue to worry about their safety day in and day out. The State Department has been sitting on their hands. Enough is enough. Our loved ones' lives are in danger, and we came here today. I came here to say, look, make your decision, make it today. It's a long overdue decision, and it was a mistake from the beginning. It was failed foreign policy, and it's done nothing but cost lives, both in Ashraf and Iran, particularly of the opposition.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.